Hello, welcome in. Congrats on first Kazka. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. Happy, what day is it? Is it Monday? Happy Monday. Yeah, so guess what I did over the weekend? I made lots of changes. Oh, I just realized ads were not technically done. Are we out of ads? Have we made it out of ads? I'm hoping it's done now. Congrats on first Kazka. And also, I made some changes. Very minor changes, but also one big change. I finally added stream avatars. I've been hesitating on it for a while because I have never really done much pixel art, and pixel art is kind of hard. But I managed to figure it out, and I got it working, and I'm really excited. Oh, except I'm like underneath people or on top of people, but that's okay. Should I put it on top? Maybe I'll put it on top. Like we'll put it where is it? We'll put it over me. Well, I guess we can't see now, but anyways, also in that process, I accidentally totally messed up my entire overlay. So I'm hoping everything works and like looks okay. Uh, it looks relatively similar to how I had it before, but if alerts aren't quite in the right spot, then apologies in advance. We're gonna figure that out as we go though. But yeah, I got some stream avatars going. I worked on that like right after last stream actually. I like put it together. I decided I'm just gonna give it another try because I tried a while ago and it was not turning out very well. So I think I got this like pretty solid looking. I got a bunch of options for like accessories and stuff in so far. And then also, and I don't think this will appear on the live stream necessarily, but at least for the VOD, I think I did change the BGM that appears on the VOD because I have split audio so that I can listen to Spotify while I'm streaming. So the background music for my VODs should be different now. I can't even remember what it sounds like really, but I remember really liking it. It's still by the same composer that I've usually used for a lot of my BGM. So yeah, I might take a peek at that later to see if that volume's okay. Normally I check it beforehand, but I kind of forgot I did that because I was really focused on my stream avatars uh, the last couple days. But yeah, I hope everyone had a good weekend. Let me find some music to play. Should we get back to like some J-pop, or maybe I'll just stick with my usual working playlist for now? Unless anyone has any preferences. Yeah, we'll just start with some normie music. Let me know if this volume is okay. Art fight has ended. I know. It's like bittersweet, but I was literally um art fight withdrawals. Yeah. Honestly, I was kind of glad it was ending. I think the second to last day, I was like, okay, how many more attacks am I possibly Oh, that's what I forgot. Okay, hang on. While I'm talking about this actually. So I was literally like I think I was at like 44 attacks and I was like, okay, there's only a day left in art fight. Like how many more attacks can I possibly get in the next 24 hours? And then I open up Maggie's stream at Hatsupi Miku. I've been watching her for a couple years now, I think. And she was working on a revenge attack for me, and I was like, oh my gosh, no way, because like not only do I absolutely love her art style, like I really like how she renders eyes and stuff specifically too, but I was like, oh my gosh, she's gonna work on me. So I was like really flattered. Um, I think my total count for attacks that I got this year was 48. Like I was mind blown, like what the heck? And so I was like, I compiled most of the attacks into like kind of a collage format. Um, I think like a week ago because I was like, okay, I'll have most of it ready. And like I said, I was hoping that it was dying down at that point. And then I got like five more in the last day. So I put them all on my Instagram, which is the same handle as my Twitch. It's at It's Sammy Do. They're all on my Instagram stories, and I put a bunch of them on my regular profile, and I tried to tag anyone I could find, but a lot of people have their like they don't have their other socials linked on their art fight, that or they don't have it, which is also fine. Um But yeah, I tried to get everyone's because I was like, I really want to, even if I can't attack everyone back, I want to um at least like show everyone's art off because it's really cool that people did art of my characters. I ended up with the perfect 100% revenge score. Oh, nice. Yeah, my battle ratio was atrocious. Like I tried. I was like I can maintain a pretty good battle ratio, I think. Nope. I I got 10 attacks done and that was it. But I will say I put a lot of effort into those attacks. So I'm not disappointed, but I think I would rather do that than like rush through a bunch of attacks. Like if I'm going to attack people, I want to like I want to put honest effort into it. I want it to look good, and I don't want to like leave it like half done, if that makes sense. And I like just personally, I know how I work, and I don't think I could do like really good work that fast. I'm just a really slow artist, I think, which is like fine. Everyone works at their own pace, I think. I only got like 32 attacks. Hey, that's pretty good. I was really, and I'm not exaggerating when I say this, I was really happy when I got 5 attacks my first year because that's 5 whole drawings or pieces that people did for me. Like if you think about it, that I think that feels like a lot. So like I'm still wrapping my head around the number I got this year. I was like, what? I did 50 attacks this year. Holy moly. Yeah, I did 10, but I feel like I did pretty good with the 10 that I did. So I'm happy with that, especially considering like I work full time and I spent like an entire week wrapping up a commission that I had a pretty not tight deadline, but I was trying to get it done as soon as I could. So um, all things considered, I'm happy with what I got done on top of all the other things that were going on. So yeah, my first year I got a whole one. Honestly, my first year I was expecting zero. I was expecting no one to attack me. I was like none of the artists that I follow like really know I exist, and like the people that do follow me don't do art fight. Like a lot of them are artists, but they don't do art fight normally. So I was like, I was just fully ready to be like, nope, I'm not getting any attacks this year. That's okay. So 5 was a lot for me. Uh, yeah, like I said, my expectations were very low, so it was mind blowing. And one attack on private messages before art fight started. Oh, nice. Yeah, I know a lot. It's interesting because Art Fight usually like puts out that thing about like, oh, any unfinished art that you had from this year, like don't use them as a tax for next year. But it's also like, how do they keep track of that? Like, I don't know. And personally, and I know it obviously comes down to like preference, but like, I'm like, I wouldn't care. But like, I think different people do Art Fight for different reasons. Some people, I think, care a lot about the points. Like, I didn't realize there were people like that. Nothing wrong with that. But in my head, I was like, oh, most people that I've seen don't even think about the points really. They're just like, oh yeah, I'm doing art. I have an excuse to just power through and do a bunch of art for a bunch of people. Um, and I don't know. I think that's really a really fun part of it. But I didn't realize there were people who were like, oh wow, I can't believe there's gonna be like 2 losers this year. And I was like, oh, I didn't realize people cared about the losing versus winning. Which I guess means I picked the right team because I was on Team Mystery and I'm pretty sure we were pretty far back, like for most of the time. I just like getting art. Yeah, I just like doing art. Like I like seeing everyone's characters and stuff because otherwise, I'm not gonna lie, I don't usually care too much about people's like OCs and stuff. Um, I'm looking at this and I'm kind of confused which pen I was using because this is so thin, even on the like highest one that I have. Oh, maybe I was using, well, I don't know, even the regular studio pen one, I feel like, oh, maybe it was this one. Um, what was I saying? Yeah, I don't know, but It was really fun, but I am glad that it's over and we can like people can kind of transition back into their usual art habits, I guess. Because the interesting thing is like I think art fight also reminds people like you don't have to wait for art fight to happen to draw art of people. Like you can just do art because you like their character and you can just send it to them or whatever and be like, hey, I really liked your character, so I drew it. And I think it's really great for like as a motivator. It was a big jump from last. Oh, you hope your art improves. Yeah, I think honestly I feel like my art goes through the most improvements during art fight. Granted, like I said, I haven't been doing art fight for very long, but I feel like both years, both like this year and last year, I feel like July was just like a lot of, even if it's not noticeable to other people, like I feel like I really honed in on like my process a lot more. I found a different pen that, well, kind of same pen, but I found different like line art pens and brushes that I really like. And I think it's really cool that I'm capable of that, even if I don't realize it until something like art fight's happening that really pushes me to like slam out art, right? Like rapid fire art. And then I'm like, okay, what is really working for me and what is like slowing me down versus giving me a hard time. I just think art fight's neat. Yeah, I was honestly, part of me was wondering if I should finish this animation. Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't really introduce what I'm working on today, but I'm working on the same animation that I was working on last time. I think we have 3 frames left. We got 3 frames done last time, but also we were doing the sketches for all the frames, so I'm pretty sure I can hopefully get further this time. Granted, I don't know if I'll stream super late tonight. But we'll see. We'll just see how this where this takes us. Wherever we stop here, if I don't finish, I'll just finish it off stream because I'd imagine if I don't finish, I'll get at least pretty close. And yeah. Yeah, so this is frame number 4, and then we have 5, 6, and then that should be it. Um, I love loving. That is a good mindset. I love love. What is that from? Oh, is that a raid? Lee, hello, welcome in. Hello, Raiders. How are you? Lee Raid 2 underscore. Yes, I remember that now because I label all the what do you call it? Mm, all the commissions I do for you, all of like the emotes and stuff. Ooh, nice. You got some bonus bubbles. Yeah, welcome in, Raiders. I'm Sammy Doo. I'm just doing some art stuff. Well, animation stuff, technically. And whether you're new or old here, I added stream avatars, which I was just watching my screen and I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot it does that when I get a raid. But yeah, I really like when streamers have stream avatars. I just think they're really cool. And I set it up. Technically, I did the art for it after last stream. I just was like, I'm gonna give it another try. I tried a long time ago to do some pixel art of Bubble Cat and it didn't look very good. But I decided to give it another try and I was like, okay, this actually turned out not too bad. So I set it up over the weekend and now I've got cute little bubble cats at the bottom of my stream and I love it. I played Minecraft again for after not playing for nearly 5 years. Ooh, how'd that go? Yeah. How long were you playing? I feel like when people play Minecraft, they like really deep dive into it. Or like at least when you first get back into it, you kind of like just have really long Minecraft sessions. I have no idea what I'm doing. That's me all the time with Minecraft. Like most of the time I'm playing with people who have a better idea of what they're doing. And it's not like I've never played Minecraft, but I've always been more of a like creative mode kind of Minecrafter, if that makes sense. So like other people will collect all the materials and then I will just build things out of it. And even then, I don't think I'm particularly good at building things. I don't know. I just enjoy the aesthetic, like fun parts of it, if that makes sense. About an hour and a half. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Nice. I hope it was fun. What were you doing in Minecraft? Were you building any big projects, or I guess if you just got into it, was it like a new server? In which case, you're probably doing a lot of like the early stuff, like building a house and a bed and stuff. Dying mood, new server. Yes, nice, nice. Just you, or is it with like friends or anything? I think that was the other thing is I never had my own Minecraft like account, so I actually played on a friend's. I don't know if it was an extra account or what. But yeah, I played on his. Before that, there was like Minecraft. What was it called? Minecraft Free Play. It was like on like it was on my mom's iPad, and my brother played on there all the time. So then sometimes I would play on there. That was like pretty much my Minecraft exposure, which I found out recently. So my brother and my cousin and one of my family friends, they were like this trio that always played Minecraft when the boys were all together. Um, and they were kind of menaces too. Like sometimes they would just set each other's houses on fire, and they were all really young, and so they would get mad and all start crying, and it was absolute chaos. Um, I found out recently that my cousin is actually a decently big Minecraft YouTuber. And I'm like, wow, good for him. Awesome dinosaur. Oh, hello, welcome in. I missed that. He did some falling in a hole. Ooh, nice. That sounds like the true Minecraft experience, if you ask me. You're gonna lurk for a little? Okay, enjoy your lurk. Thank you again for the raid. I hope, yeah, make sure to get some water, get some rest if you need. I know after streaming for a while, sometimes it's like you need to kind of decompress and just, just chill out. So yeah, thank you again for your company, and thank you for entrusting your community with me. Do you guys have a fan name? I know last time I was talking about how like I don't have like a community name like a lot of streamers do, and then we jokingly called my stream the toilet because like doos sound like poop. Like if you guys are Sammy doos or doo doos, then like I could be like welcome to the toilet. But yeah, enjoy the lurk. What was this layer for? Oh, those are the fingernails. I remember now. Okay, okay. I got this. I wonder if I can just move this actually. I'm like trying to remember, get back into the rhythm I had last week when we were working on this. It was funny, I was hanging out in Eggy's chat again, and then my husband shows up in chat too. I was like, what are you doing here? It felt like Spider-Man meme, except we're not the same person necessarily, but it was like I didn't expect him to have Twitch open in the middle of the day. Because I normally do sometimes on my phone. But normally, like, he's just, work laptop. Maybe he'll have Discord open on the side somewhere if he's working from home. And then, like, that I don't really expect much other than that. And, like, maybe a YouTube video or something. But yeah, I was like, what are you doing here? Okay, let's grab this one too. We'll just have the arm. It's kind of getting squished here now. Yeah, honestly, I'm not sure if it's just because some of the lines are rendered and some of them aren't, but like I'm not sure if this is feeling as smooth as I want it to be. But I think once we have at least these 6 frames done, I'll have a better feel of like if I need to add more frames or adjust some of the frames. We shall see. Let's squish this whole thing down. Okay, the tail. Let's just bring the tail in close to, I mean, I guess just right on the line is probably fine. What you doing? Hi, Blanket. How are you? I'm continuing the animation we worked on last week. Um, Yeah, we had, I think, 3 frames done for this squishy bubble cat, and then now we're working on the next 3. So it's just squish, 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 and then, yeah, kind of similar thing. I'm pretty good today. That's good to hear. I added some stream avatars, which I know I've like brought up like 10 times, but I'm really happy with them. Like, I was worried they would not turn out very well at all because I don't know, pixel art is hard. And like I've had a bunch of pixel artists bookmarked in case I wanted to commission them for stream avatars because I always knew I wanted to have stream avatars, if that makes sense. Um, but I didn't really trust my pixel art ability to do it. And even as it is, I don't think this is like it could probably be better, but I think for my skill level with pixel art, it's not too bad. I'm also at I can't read apparently. I'm also almost to 50K. Oh dang, racking up those channel points. Is that what you're talking about? Channel points? That's exciting. Are you just gonna keep hoarding them, or are you gonna use them? I feel like I'm kind of similar way where I'm like I don't really want to spend my channel points, but then I'm like, there's nothing else. Like, I don't need to save them. Like, they're just there. Use them one day. Nice, nice. One of these days, I'll just add one random, super expensive redeem. I know some people have like their most expensive redeem as like end stream. So, like, no matter what you're doing, if someone redeems it, you just have to end right there. And I feel like people like if someone's saved up that many channel points that at that point just do something funny like oh like redeem it at the very beginning of stream or something. Imagine all the watch streaks that would be broken from that though. Whew. Actually, let's see. Oh, okay. I was like, is there another line here? There it is. Like right here. Explosions when you. Mhm. Anyways, how was your day? How was your weekend? I don't think I've caught up with you since I guess last stream, huh? How was your weekend? How was your Monday? That goes to anyone who wants to share anything interesting going on out there. I don't even remember what I did this weekend. Oh, I saw Spider-Man. Um, for like super cheap too, because yeah, we had a movie ticket coupon thingy mabobber, and so we saw Spider-Man, which I will say, Kai and I forgot that we hadn't seen the last Spider-Man, so we had to watch that the day before, um, which was fine. But yeah, we did that. We played, what is it? What's the game? Uh, Betrayal on the House of the Hill, that one, which I haven't played since college, and even in college, we never actually finished the game. But yeah, that was also very fun. Okay, so this is squish, and then it's coming back down. So then the ears are going up. My weekend was just Minecrafting and snacking on Cheez-Its. Oh yeah, Lee was just mentioning that he was playing some Minecraft before this. Yeah, he said he got back into Minecraft. Maybe I should. I should pick Pocopia back up for realsies. I feel like I've still been playing on and off, not like super religiously, but the update is coming out soon this week, I think. The update and the DLC, which I don't think I'm gonna get the DLC, but I did see some quality of life updates that are also coming with it. I don't know if it's specific to the DLC necessarily. I didn't look into the details, but I did see something about universal chess, like universal storage, which I think will make life so much easier. Um, yeah, so hopefully that's part of the free update. If not, I will just make do with what I've got going on. because it doesn't not work. It's just a bit inconvenient. But yeah, I feel like I have enough stuff to do in all my other areas still where I don't need to get the DLC. Like it would be nice, but I think it'll be okay. I'll be okay. Like I yeah. We kind of got Kai's sister into it. She's been playing on Kai's Switch when she comes over. Granted, she's not gonna be visiting again till I think next month. So it'll be a while before she gets to play Pokopia again. She was like, "Do you think my Pokemon miss me?" And I was like, "Probably." They probably miss ya. I think ads are also coming in, so if you guys need to get water, make sure to get some water. Water, bathroom, all of that. Yeah, I had a pretty slow work day, so I was able to kind of wrap up a little bit early, and then I was like, may as well stream right after work. So I was like logged off by 5 and then started stream by like 5:15, maybe even 5:10. I don't know what time it was when I started. Awesome dinosaur, thank you for the follow. Oh, the notification didn't go through on Twitch. But thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think I mentioned before my overlays got kind of messed up over the weekend while I was setting things up, which was totally my own fault. And I also don't know how to back up OBS scenes, which I should do properly. Uh, but yeah, there's a decent chance that all my stuff got moved somewhere. Where are my? Let's see. If I don't see it immediately, then I will troubleshoot later. Mm, yeah, maybe I'll figure this out later. I'm a little bit technologically challenged, so yeah, let's see. I have iPad alert, Twitch alert. Okay. I'm just gonna hope it's there. Okay, there's the ads. Thank you guys for hanging out through the ads. I always appreciate it. I know ads kind of suck, but it's easy peasy way to support, and it makes me happy when people are willing to stick around through icky ads just to hang out with me. That makes me feel good. Let's see, squish. I feel like the eyes can actually stay where they are, and then just the mouth can come. Or maybe, if anything, the eyes can relax a little, because I think they're about to open. So I maybe just make this a little thicker. Something like this. All right, all right. We can bring this a tad bit. And maybe the mouth here. Okay. Easy peasy. Boom, boom. Okay, start dragging the colors in. Yeah, I put everyone's art fight attacks on me on my story, and it actually took like a full hour. It was a bit overwhelming. I was like, we'll just sit down, we'll lock in, we'll take care of it. And it was just 57 minutes of putting everyone's stuff on there and then getting all the tags on and everything. Worth it though, because I put it on a highlight on my story. So if you guys want to check that out, that is there. All right, I think this side is okay. And then we've got this highlighty part. All right, ads are over. Have we survived? Have we made it out of the ads? Oh, that was on the wrong layer. Man, this song low-key makes me emotional because it's from the Curious George movie. This is the beginning when he's like by himself and he's like having a good time, but then he realizes like, damn, I'm kind of lonely. Actually, this one even I think can go. Didn't I just do that? Right, no, it was probably the other thumb I'm thinking of. Oh, where'd it go? Here we go. Get to find. And there's no template. Just out of curiosity, if I open this up, let me disconnect this really quick. This one. Where is the setting for this? Okay. Okay. Just trying to make sure all my overlays are actually working because yeah, I think I mentioned when I set up when I was trying to install the stream avatars the first time. And it wasn't a stream avatars issue, it was literally just me putting it into my overlay. I like completely messed up my overlay and had to rebuild this whole thing. So if you like overlaid this with like my other streams, you can probably tell everything's probably shifted over by like a pixel or two, probably a little more than that. Like I don't think anything perfectly lines it up. Viet Beast, hello. Oh, thank you for all that stuff. 69 bulb. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. All of those things. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you? Yeah, I like totally messed up. Oh my gosh. It's just a daily ritual now. I stream, you get your bonus bubbles, and then you gamble all of them and they disappear. But how are you? Yeah, I was talking about how I totally messed up my overlay last time, like this whole scene basically, and then had to rebuild it. So I'm hoping all my alerts are working. I know some of the sounds aren't quite working, but that's okay. I'll figure out why later. But yeah, I also added some stream avatars, which makes me very happy. This is like something that I've always really enjoyed seeing in other people's stuff. So I was like, oh, this would be really cool to have. Um, and I finally got some pixel art done that doesn't look too bad. Because I tried to use a different pixel art program. Let me drink water first, because you redeemed hydrate. Thank you for that, by the way. Okay. Anyways, yeah, I tried to do like a separate pixel art program that people were recommending, and like I don't know, I think it was just the learning curve was just not happening. So, uh, yeah, I just kept trying on my pixel art. I had a few pixel artists bookmarked that I really like that I was like, maybe I'll commission them for it. But like, Bubble Cat is such a simple thing that I was like, I feel like I'm gonna commission them and they'll be like, this is such an easy thing. Why don't you just do it yourself? So I was like, let me just try again, do it myself. And I did. And yeah. Can I request a Psyduck stream avatar? Actually, one of the costumes on here is a Psyduck. I don't, is it here? Yeah, under clothes. Yeah, I think you earn gold for watching the stream. And I think Psyduck, oh, did I put it on mine? I did put it on mine. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I just realized. Okay, I might need to fix that because if you look really closely at it, there's the hair of a bottom of another Psyduck at the very bottom of one of those animations. Okay. Anyways, I'll take that off for now. But I'm glad I checked that because now I know to fix that on the idle animation. I want it. Yeah, you'll have to exchange currency for it. I had to look. I didn't even know stream avatars had currency. I've seen it, but like it never really occurred to me to think about how it worked. But yeah, you get gold for watching the stream, and then you can exchange it for additional accessories. And I think in the future it'll be really cool to like um, just add like work on more accessories for stream avatars on stream. Actually, speaking of that, let me just oh, where am I? Where am I? Can I hide this? Which I forget my. Oh, you know what? My keyboard shortcuts probably don't work because I messed up my thing last time. I think I'm good to. Let me hide my iPad really quick, and then I'm gonna fix that side up one right now if I can figure out what's wrong with it. Mm, yeah. Oh, spoiler alert. This is also some more that I did like literally today. Let's see. I think on the idol. Ah, here's the problem. The hair on this one is bleeding into that one. Um, ooh, how do I do this? Oh, the problem with the Psyduck one too. I made this costume and then I accidentally deleted the entire Psyduck sheet and then had to redo it. Okay, but gosh, how do I do this? Because it's so tall. How did I do it the first time? Okay, well, this shouldn't be here. I bet that's why. Yeah, there's a few things that are kind of doing this, but I'm just gonna do it like this and then maybe revisit this later. Or I could, yeah, I even made a little pixel brush for this. The preview's not there, but I figured I'm the only one using it, so it's fine. Yeah, we'll just do it like this for now. And then I will re-upload that later. And then remind me to fix that keyboard shortcut to hide my screen because sometimes there are projects that I'm working on that I shouldn't be showing. So I don't want to like show my gallery. I need it. I had you in mind when I was doing this. I was like, if I do stream avatars, I have to have some kind of side up thing. So yeah, that'll be something to look forward to. And then I don't know, maybe next stream we can make some more accessories for it because I think right now I just have like the bows, I have some glasses, I have a little sprout that everyone and their mom seems to like. mm, yeah, but yeah, I thought that was really fun. I was working on that kind of over the weekend and after my last stream. I don't think I had the right brush open earlier, but that's okay. Oh no, that was right. Okay. Stars exploding bright. Right. Oh, I forgot I had my pixel brush open. I was like, this doesn't seem right. Let's use this bad boy. Yeah, I'm hoping that all this practice with the accessories will make me a little bit better at pixel art. I know some of the things that I do aren't technically pixel arty. Like I still use the airbrush, which I know is kind of not super pixel in the spirit of pixel art, if that makes sense. But um, I don't know. I feel like it looks fine for this particular use case. Like I think it's fine. Maybe I just need to watch some like YouTube tutorials. I've never actually done that for like art stuff, but like maybe I should just watch some like how to do pixel art. I watch a lot of pixel artists stream, but like I feel like watching like intentional like tutorial kind of stuff might be helpful too. Actually, a lot of the pixel artists I follow have not been either haven't been live recently or they haven't been live at a time that I'm like available to watch. I used to watch a lot of Jelly Bun. Jelly Bun's fun. Why does this feel so like not white? I'm probably overthinking it. Right. Star VS Designs. Hello, hello. Art looks so cute already. Thank you. Yeah, this one's an animation that we started last week, so we're just squishing the little guy. Which now that I'm looking at it, that very first frame, I'm missing a little bit of blue, so let me fix that really quick. But how are you? I'm glad you like it. Yeah, I've been in a real Bubble Cat kick recently because I don't know, there's just been so much love for Bubble Cat lately while I've been posting, and it just I don't know. It's something like an ego boost, I guess. I'm like, oh, people think it's cute, so I'm like, let me give you more Bubble Cat. A lot of comments on like TikTok and Twitter that are like, I want to squish Bubble Cat. So I'm like, I will squish Bubble Cat for you. This could be you. Squishy? Yeah. Gotta love the squish. Yeah. Hope you're doing okay. I've been raving about the new stream avatars that I got set up. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's the post art fight like momentum. Like there was so much drawing happening that now I'm like I need to like draw constantly, which I feel like it's such a nice feeling. Um the combination of that and not having to worry about having to draw for commissions at this exact moment. I do enjoy having commissions, but at the same time, like when I'm in a real like doodly kick, it's nice that I can literally draw whatever I like feel like drawing and not have to worry about like, oh, I should be working on this other thing instead. Art Fight got me feeling so energized too. Yeah. Like I don't know, like I'm sure they do are told this a lot, but I don't know if the like people who run Art Fight realize like how nice this is for the community. Like obviously they know that's why they do it, but like it's just has so many other effects that like I would never think about. I'm like it's such good practice. It's great for community building and like meeting new people. And then just like the I feel like everyone's like in such a drawing mood or like an artsy mood now, which hopefully lasts. I like seeing when it like lasts and people are just like cranking out art for a while and they're like I don't know. It's like the world just feels so happy, which sounds so corny, but that's kind of how it feels right now. Is this right? Yeah, I guess this is right. Yeah. Okay, and then we've got these sparkly guys, which I will kind of shake up. I try to like alternate like some of the sparkles and sizes and stuff so that it kind of has a twinkling effect when I animate Bubble Cat. So like the locations of like the little crisscrossy sparkles versus the big and little sparkles. I think one of the early animations I did for Bubble Cat, I even like paid attention to like the growing little crosses and then like tracing each individual sparkle in like a path, if that makes sense. But I'm like, it's kind of so flashy and quick that like it really doesn't matter as long as like you kind of generally switch it up over the space. Like you don't have to be super particular. Summer's ending soon too. A lot of the teenagers in my family are like getting their last like family travels and stuff in before they start school again. We had a whole bunch of graduations in my family again. These last 2 years have been very graduation heavy um, years, I feel like. But we've got like two new middle schoolers. We've got two new two new high schoolers. Um, New college kids, like all around, just lots of milestones. Yeah, maybe I should move this down a little, and then we can have a little more going on here. All right. How we feeling about this? It's squishing. It's squishing. I'm wondering if I should put a shadow under the thumb where it's like squishing the cheeks. But I think I will finish all the frames first and before I decide that because I think it'll give a better sense of how it's looking. Because part of me is like, does it feel choppy because it's not finished, or does it feel choppy because it is choppy? Because I think it looked fine when it was all sketchy. So I'm gonna trust the process before I make any drastic changes. But I mean, all of these look okay. What if I turn these off for now? Just yeah, I think this is okay. I heard the fish, but the fish did not. All my stuff is all messed up. Oh, there we go. Here, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna turn on auto hide so that it appears when it's fishing. Yeah, all my overlays are messed up. I'm trying to fix it back to how it was before. Okay, one thing that's kind of throwing me off is this heart on the cheek. I think this needs to come back in. I didn't realize that before it was actually closer to the middle of the cheek. Which maybe I should just do that instead of trying to do a shadow under the thumb, because honestly, I don't know if I'll be able to do that well. Because I'm traumatized. I wonder if, because you can add custom like actions on stream avatars. I wonder if I can add a fishing one for because it's already exclamation mark fish, so it would just trigger both lurk bait and stream avatars, right? Maybe. Except it would have to be within that 64 by 64 pixel box. So I don't know if that would really work out, but worth a try, maybe. Oh, that was actually pretty close to. Honestly, this is already kind of nice. Do we even need those last two frames? I actually don't think we need the other two frames. Because what do I have here? We go here. I mean, it's basically the same thing, right? I was just doing a double squish, but like, I actually think I like this more. I need to fix the thickness of the hand. That's kind of not quite right, but like if we do it like this, no, we'll keep it at 8 frames per second. I think that frame rate is good. I'm not a streamer. You could be. You could be the Psyduck streamer. We just have like a Psyduck like art board, all Psyducks on your overlay. Oh, let me turn the sketch off here too. Almost missed that. Is it on here too? It might be. No, I turned it off. Okay, cool. Yeah, honestly, maybe I don't need the last two frames. I think this is okay. Let me just fix the thumb now, or like the hands. I mean, this one can probably be thicker too, actually. Cool, that was easy peasy. Maybe we will do some stream avatar work then. Alternatively, depending on when Kai's back from his thing, maybe we'll just. I've only been streaming for an hour. Could play Bocopia instead. Maybe we'll save that for like a weekend or something. One of these days, if I have time for a weekend stream. Should I round this one? No, I kind of. Okay, this definitely needs to be thicker, so we'll do that first. I'm glad I checked how it looked without those last two frames, because imagine if I did those two frames and then realized, like, way later that I did a lot of extra work. I mean, I think I might still like it, but I think this is, like, already good enough. That might be too thick right here. Where is that sketch layer coming from? Did I just not turn them off on any of them? No. Okay, I was just. Okay. What layer am I on? There's a tiny little pixel here that's a little off. And I think one of the other. I guess kind of here. Look at that squishy guy. Honestly, I'm not upset with this. Okay, okay. Oh, I like this. Okay, actually, I don't like whatever's happening with the arm here. I think I want to keep that a little more consistent. So we'll take this again. We'll put this here. Maybe we'll try to splice these together. Keep that hand part, but keep this arm part. Okay, let's take this, put this here. Same thing, erase all this, whatever's happening here. Erase this. All right, that's a good squish, I think. Oh, I think that's a pretty good squish if you ask me. I did not expect to wrap that up so quickly because I thought I was going to do two more frames, but I actually really like this. I don't know if I could size this down to an emote size, but this would be a cute emote, I think. Like if we just square it like, yeah, a little squish squish. I kind of like it. And now I'm just going to be like staring at this for a while. Here, let me put an updated. Oh, these were my notes from before. I wanted the tail swinging, the cheeks squishing, the ears flopping, squishing the cheeks. All right, let's put, where should we put the, is the tail swishing okay actually? Yeah, oh, kind of. Oh, maybe that's what it was. I actually don't mind the tail swishing like this though. I was gonna say like swish one way, swish the other way with each squish. I think that's why I wanted to. I mean, I guess I still could. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I can do this because we're at 8 frames per second with 4 frames. Let me put the Sammy Do on here first, actually. Sammy Do. That was kind of huge. Ugh. Where did I put it before? Sammy Do. Oh, those bows are huge. Sammy Do. All right, we'll just put that there for now. And let's see, we'll call this 1, 2, 3, 4. We can duplicate these and then we can just flip the tail if we want to have it swish the other way. Hello, how are you? Hi, Bacon, welcome in. I'm doing great. How are you? Yeah, I originally had this as 6 separate frames, but then I think it looks not too bad with 4. I think I'm just gonna duplicate the 4 now, make it 8, but then just flip the tail so that it has like a swinging back motion, but like everything else will be the same. And I feel like we're pretty golden with this. But yeah, how are you? How was your weekend? How are you doing? Hope life is treating you well. I think like a lot of my alerts, like weirdly, I think it's the audio for my alerts that's not working. But I messed up my overlays over the weekend, and was it over? Yeah, it was over the weekend, because I was trying to set up stream avatars and I accidentally clicked something. I don't know what I clicked. Everything got resized and moved and stuff, and it was awful. And I was about to crash out, so I completely rebuilt this entire overlay, but I don't know if my alerts are working properly because some of them work. A lot of my mix it up ones work. Um, some of the sound for mix it up is not working, which is a little weird because I don't think that has to do with OBS, but yeah. Nice. Oh, there's one that's off here. Sound alert is huge and all the way over there. So basically, whatever I clicked while setting up, it made everything huge like this and like off the screen. So I couldn't even grab it. I had to just reset the size of every single thing to find my layers. It was awful. But thank you for that lovely sound alert. That is exactly how I felt. I was like, this is great. And then Kai was like playing with Cassie downstairs, and I was so worried he was gonna come up and like ask to hang out, and I would just be in a bad mood and lash out at him. So I'm glad he didn't do that. I'm glad I didn't crash out on anyone. It was just totally my own thing. But yeah, I'm good. I met an artist in person because I wanted to get their stickers at a small event, but I couldn't go. But I couldn't go because I was working that day. But they were okay to meet today. I got some Sonic fan stickers. Ooh, nice. Who's the artist, if you don't mind my asking? I know an artist who was actually one of the first ones that I followed a long time ago who did art fight. Their name is Liberty. They go by Lib. And yeah, I think they do Sonic fan art stuff. And I always found them very cool. Anyways, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then I guess if it's just the tail, I mean, I guess the tail is probably what I had swishing around here. So maybe I'll just borrow this real quick. Oops. Pull this out and then, or scratch that. Well, okay, I don't want to completely delete it. Let's see, we're here. Okay, so let me think. We have 1, 2, 3, flip. 4. So we'll do another. Where are my onion skins? Okay, so last one was that one. We can go. Is this the right layer? Probably. I also found some Sonic games. Ooh, nice. Sonic Mania on PS4 and Sonic Rivals 2 on PSP. I don't have a PSP, but I will get one in the future. Cool, very nice. I think my coworker's into Sonic too. Or Sonic as well, not Sonic. Well, maybe Sonic too. I don't know. I don't know much about Sonic. Um, but I am aware that he has some Sonic tattoos. I actually remember being in like our like work truck once and he was talking about like, oh yeah, I just spontaneously got a tattoo over the weekend of a Sonic character. And honestly, I only actually saw the tattoo for the first time pretty recently. Um, cause yeah, he like wore like a tank top kind of thing to work one day, and it was like this huge shoulder piece. I thought it was like a or like on his upper arm, whatever you call this. Uh, and yeah, the whole time I thought it was like a small thing because he said it was like a spur of the moment kind of thing. So I was like, oh, it probably wasn't like a huge tattoo. And I was like, oh, that's like a big colored piece. Okay, that's probably good enough of a transition. We'll go, let me turn this off really quick. Fill this in. I've been trying to be, oh, hang on, I forgot. This is, there's another layer on top of that. Uh, yeah, I've been trying to be extra careful about remembering to like render the tail because the bubble cat animation that got a lot of attention on Twitter, I actually technically made a mistake in coloring the tail on 2 of the frames, but nobody said anything about it, so that's great. But yeah, pretty much I left it like this, so then the pink was still in a different direction, or on one of the frames, I think the pink was like completely just not there because it was like off of the clipped layer. So I'm trying to make extra sure to not forget to update this part. When I was working, I saw a customer had a Cult of the Lamb tattoo and it looked so cool. Ooh, nice. I think I've never played Cult of the Lamb. I watched a lot of people play. I know Kai played actually on stream, I think. Um, and but I did do fan art for Cult of the Lamb. I did. I don't know if you guys know of the drink Yakult. I'm sure a lot of my yeah, it's a like Asian yogurt drink basically, probiotic like little drink. Um, and I did like a Yakult with the Cult of the Lamb like symbol or like something like that on the bottle, and I called it Yakult of the Lamb, which I'm sure I'm not the first person who's ever thought of that, but I quite liked that. I feel like not everyone who saw it understood it though. I was like, that's okay. Kind of like a lot of my early Instagram stuff was just a bunch of puns, and at some point I had haw flakes on it. Like I had a haw flakes pun. I had yeehaw flakes, and if you but for those who don't know, haw flakes are like little. Apparently, it's a berry. Apparently, haw it's like haw berry, but it's like a. I guess you could call it like a savory snack. We used to grab them from like Chinatown and stuff all the time. And then so I did a Haw Flakes thing with a cowboy hat called a Yeehaw Flakes. The lamb and the goat in the game are both super cute. Yeah, that's such a fun game. Like to watch or to play. Like, well, okay, like I said, I haven't played it, but like I don't know, it was always a fun one to see other people play. I think. Okay, we've got a swishy tail thing going. Okay, maybe this should be a little more blue actually. That's the one of the tough things about animating like this is like it can look good, but it has to look good and transition well. And so you have to constantly compare it to the other frames around it. Okay, so we're going here. I think this one should also be still turned that way. I wonder if I just flip it. No, yeah, let's just get rid of that. Mhm. I want to animate in the future, but for now I'm just drawing on my sketchbook. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, honestly, a lot of early on I tried to do like a lot of flip book like physical animating too. That was tough. So, but if you do ever get into digital animation, I mean, Procreate's good for like starting off with frame by frame stuff. If not, like if you want to just like draw something once and then animate it digitally. Um, gosh, what the heck is it called? The the Adobe one. I used it for a while. There's Lightroom, there's Photoshop, there's man, I was blanking on this last time too. What is it called? It's there is Adobe Animate, but I have not heard good things about Adobe Animate, ironically. After Effects, there we go. I was literally about to look it up and then it came to me. After Effects is good for um like kind of rigging and there's another word for it that I can't remember, but like you kind of just set up your art, like the layers in your art, and then you can move them individually. I did do that for a while before I got into Live 2D, and then I started animating a bit in Live 2D because I was also learning how to rig Live 2D models anyways, so it kind of went hand in hand. Um, I recently also remembered the art that I started around my 1 year stream anniversary. Uh, yeah, I remembered that that existed, and then so I was like kind of playing with that earlier. But that is one that I want to animate and maybe use as a starting screen at some point. Um, in all honesty, in all honesty, I was thinking I would get that done before my stream anniversary, and then not only did I not do that, I completely just left it like untouched since then. Uh, so that being said, maybe that can also be something we work on today if we finish pretty soon. Which I mean, we're pretty much there. We're wrapping up. Kai's at Gundam. I don't know if it's a locals thing or if it's like a special event thingy. I don't think it's a special thing today. But yeah, if he's almost done with that, because I was thinking this would probably be a shorter stream anyway, so this actually works out that um the animation did not actually need all that much more attention. Speak of the devil, Kai just I just got a notification that Kai I think picked up some food for is that food? I don't know. That looked like a food place. So that works for me. Yeah, in that case, I think we'll be in a good spot to finish this. And then just call it. We can just make this a slightly shorter stream today. I'm totally a-okay with that. Depending on if he wants to do stuff after though, maybe we'll just take a long break and then come back. But I feel like it's a good if we finish this, it's a good stopping point, I think. Oh, I almost did it again. I almost didn't update the colors here. I'm getting ahead of myself. I got distracted by food and now I'm no now that's on my mind. Okay. Pretty smooth sailing from here, I think, though. Alrighty, alrighty. Let's go to the next one. I think it was 1, 2, switch to 1, 2, and then we can probably have this going the other way now in the last two. Why didn't I just Why didn't I just hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Why didn't I just copy it from these ones? Why didn't I just swap the tails? Because that's all I'm doing. I'm just swapping it. Why didn't I just why didn't I just switch it? Oh, I'm so silly. Why didn't that not cross my mind? I'm like, oh, these have to be swinging the other way now. Like, hello, I have these layers. I just need to move it. Like, colors aside, let me just grab this other one really quick too. Copy. And then on this one, just fill this in really quick. Oh my gosh, here I am like overcomplicating things. Hold on. Oh wait, I turned this on, but I don't need it. Look how smooth that, I didn't need to redraw the tail. Okay, I just need to fix the color on those, and then we're like good then. Easy peasy. Alrighty, we've got this. Yeah, I guess it didn't save that much time, but like saved a bit of thinking, I will say. Hello? Oh, that's why. I was like, there's no way the blue doesn't overlap with that at all. Sometimes I play this song on speaker, and because it's like about like a bird, or like not about a bird necessarily, kind of about a bird, there's like bird sounds, and then Cassie like gets so confused. She's like looking around, and I'm like, oh, sorry, it's not a real bird. Maybe a little more blue on this part. I don't need that either. Maybe we'll just not put like the crisscrossy sparkle on this one. Ugh. I wish you could like alternate between the layers and then not have it switch to the other layers sometimes. Or like just go back to the one I was working on last, you know? Casual, sit back, you you notice, you notice everything you do. All right, I think, hang on, pink. Something on here looks a little weird. I think the pink is not coming through quite enough here. Maybe that's it. I'd say that's pretty good. And the tail swishing back and forth the way I wanted in the first place. Ooh, I like it. I like this. I think this is pretty good. Let me check on Kai really quick. I don't know. Is that food? I can't tell if that was a food purchase. Looks stuck in him. Well, it looks like he's still there, so we'll just hang out till he's back. I think, yeah. Ooh, I like it. Should I post it right now or should I wait? I should be patient. I should wait. What else can we work on? I guess we could work on that other starting screen thing. Or we could do stream avatars. Here, I could do a poll, I guess. How do I do a poll? New poll? Ah, let's see. And then I can take a break, check on Cassie, because it's pretty hot today. What should we work on next? Next, if I can type. Response. Oh, perfect time. We've got ads coming up in 5 minutes too. So I'll take a break and then we can decide. Can I only do 10-minute polls? Does that help? Oh, well, that's fine. What should we work on next? New starting screen or stream avatar accessories? Okay, start poll. I'm gonna take a quick break. Let's do set countdown. We'll do 15 minutes, quick break, and then, oh, I didn't even turn on the freaking widget. Did I do that right? Set countdown. Set countdown. Maybe it was because it was closed. 15 minutes. Quick. I can't type. Quick break. And then I will give everyone some points. Add points. All. Okay. I'll give everyone some bubbles. Gamble responsibly if you want. If not, that's okay too. You can hoard them and hang out at the top of the leaderboard. I'll be back in a little bit. I lied. Kai's actually on his way home. And so I might actually end here, but yeah, it looks like the poll that I put up is tied anyways. So we'll just try this again next time and then figure out what to work on next. But I think this works out because blah blah blah. I'm gonna turn this off because we finished this in time. Also, thank you, Rayluz, for for subscribing. My alert, my notification thing is not showing everything for some reason. I think it has to do with when I like messed up my overlay. It shows some of the alerts and notifications, but not all of them. But thank you, I appreciate it. I should just. Oh no, you're. Oh wait, no, you won the bubbles. No, you went all in and won 250 bubbles. You have 500 bubbles. I should quit gambling. You just gotta build it up and then gamble all of them. And yeah. And then if you lose all of them, then that's a great way to stop gambling. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap up soon. Kai is gonna be home in a little bit, so I'm gonna air fry some stuff and then we'll eat dinner and then yeah, so that was a nice little stream, short stream, but we got what we wanted done. I will probably post this on Twitter and Instagram maybe tomorrow. I feel like I've been posting too much lately. Anyways, we should raid someone. Who should we raid? Maybe no raid today. I think Kai's kind of hungry probably. um yeah, I normally like rating people, but I think yeah, we'll just end it today. Thank you guys for hanging out. This was I think this worked out that it wasn't too long because it'll give me time tonight to um figure out what's wrong with my freaking OBS and Twitch and everything because I made some notes of some of the things that didn't quite work out. I had a feeling there would be things that didn't quite work, but it could have been worse. But yeah, we'll do this again next time. I'm gonna turn this music off, and then I can also check the VOD because I updated the VOD BGM, so I can probably take a look and see if that volume was actually working out. Yeah, it's my fault for breaking all my OBS stuff last weekend or this weekend. 2 days ago. But yeah, okay, thank you. Until next time, which will probably be tomorrow. I think I will stream tomorrow. And then yeah, I don't think this poll ended up being very. Oh, we have more votes for stream avatar accessories, so maybe we'll do that tomorrow. Okay, that's all I got. Bye bye.